Thank you so much for coming out. It's so great to be here amongst so many great comedians. They always make me laugh so much I kind of forget what I'm gonna say. But it's good to laugh right now. We need to laugh. So I hope I can provide. So I hate dinosaurs. I'm just gonna start off by telling you that. I'm gonna tell you why. How many of you here know how many mass extinctions there have been? Now, I know we're in Ann Arbor, and there could be some paleontologists out there, and you're really smart, and you're probably going to hate me in a minute here. How many? Guess? I heard a 6? 5. Okay, it's been 7. 7, okay. And I didn't know this till recently. I read a book, and I learned that. But in school, they taught me there was 1, and I'll tell you why, because dinosaurs are why. They are the attention whores of mass extinction. They hog all the airspace. They're like the Taylor Swift of dead things, only you don't have to hear about their exes. And I don't know why we still have to keep hearing about dinosaurs. Like, they're gone, but we still keep getting updates. Like, did you hear recently that paleontologists discovered the Tyrannosaurus Rex has lips? Okay, I read this in the New York Times front page. It was like, wars, politics, dinosaur lips. I was like, okay, I didn't even want to know that. Tyrannosaurus Rex, already kind of creepy and misshapen, and now it's got these lips, and I have to picture it like a smothery relative at the holiday, like trying to kiss me. That's how I see it now. And next thing we'll find out, Tyrannosaurus Rex also wears too much perfume and gives shitty holiday gifts. If I want to hear dinosaur news, I want it to be tabloid news. What's better? Tyrannosaurus Rex had lips, or Tyrannosaurus Rex got botched facelift. Too many prehistoric lip injections. Maybe even got arm extensions. Probably taboo. Or T-Rex sex trafficking. That would be new. Celebrity news is pretty old, but that would be new. Or T-Rex is going to now be running the FBI. And the Pentagon, that's gonna be a pterodactyl. Not that surprising, but different, interesting, right? What's more relevant, actually, than dinosaurs? And this is crazy. Aliens. Now, I don't mean illegal aliens, like that's beyond my skill set to make fun of you right now. I mean space aliens, okay? They're, dinosaurs gone, but apparently, space aliens might still be coming back to abduct us and, take people away. People say this, right? Aliens, sorry, forgetting. Aliens, they abduct us. Oh, and we're still looking for them. But I think we're going about it the wrong way. We send that Voyager out into space with the golden record, and it has medical diagrams, our human civilization, things like that. And we, to get their attention, But isn't this kind of like sending an encyclopedia salesman into outer space to get someone's attention? Aliens are not going to be attracted to that, or sending NPR, NPR is great, but it hardly can get human attention. So I thought to myself, what would be better? What should we send? And I thought, first thing, porn, of course, porn. But not because aliens like sex, they like to probe things. And lots of things to probe in porn, right? Lots of things. But then I was like, no. Surgical training videos. More things to probe. Metal objects, totally unconscious humans. Aliens would love that. So enticing. And, added benefit, aliens could get better at experimenting on us. People come back with scars and metal and stuff. Aliens need to improve their technique. And maybe this would encourage aliens not just to come here to abduct us, but to attend one of our many fine medical institutions. Maybe we should throw some college catalogs into the Voyager, and they could come here for that, right? And it wouldn't be bad to have an alien as a doctor, because I hate going to the doctor, and I really don't want to go, but aliens, they surprise you. You're driving down the highway, and you're like, oh God, there's lice, your car stops working, and oh my God, you're like, ah! But then you wake up on the side of the road and you've gotten a colonoscopy and a pap smear and a full panel of blood work and no bill. And even if there was a bill, all triangles, couldn't read it. Thank you very much.